Good. Technical only.
What's good, everybody? I'm Nerd Mafia, and we're here on Tuesday night getting ready to talk about Agatha All Along once again and go over the prediction games that we've been playing and keep up with it and maybe talk a little bit about this upcoming episode and what we think might happen beyond just the confines of the game. Trying to get a little bit more regular, like I talked about before. What up, Skywalker's Academy? I'm actually on a new platform tonight too, so I might be testing out all the bells and whistles. That looks a little bit different than it used to. And I'm probably gonna get popped with a copyright claim on that intro song, but we'll see what happens. So if you're watching this later and it's just about a minute and a half of quiet, that's why. Anyway, we're testing it out. So anyway, guys, what I wanted to talk about tonight again is Agatha All Along. And really, before we even get into predictions, let's go ahead and talk about hold on. No, not this one, the one right next to the recliner, babe. All right, whatever. I just got sideswiped by my wife real quick. But anyway, what was I even saying? All right, so we're going to talk about a couple things I noticed from the last episode, a couple things that piqued my interest, and I didn't have enough time to make shorts for. So we're going to talk about it here. First thing, and I touched on this a little bit when we did like the reaction stream right after the episode last Wednesday night. First, what do we make of? I guess we're just going to start calling him Billy now, not Team, because we basically got a soft reveal of him at the end of that episode, and which, if I might say so, I think after a week of reflecting on it, was still like just an awesome ending for the episode. I don't think they could have done it even more perfectly than that. Like, they're staying in their lane, but doing everything you would hope them to do, like to the best of their ability. Like we all knew or had an inkling that was probably Wanda's son, Billy, and they still just managed to execute and give us that reveal in like kind of a shocking but like entertaining way. So big props to the show writers in that one. And who we got here? Soft reveal. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. Skywalker's Academy. But anyway, what do you make of the fact that all of a sudden he just comes out and just lights them all up? He just shows like what he's made of. I mean, we thinking he's just playing dumb all along, like from day one, episode one, when he meets Agatha. Like, and I think we get a pretty good inkling from the trailer, and we're actually going to watch that in a minute, of what we're probably going to get in this episode. I feel like we should get at least, well, we know we're going to get at least one flashback, if not tonight or tomorrow night, then another episode. And I think we're going to get his origin of, I think the flashbacks may even just explain how Billy Kaplan is actually like Billy Maximoff reincarnated, or whatever we want to call it. But, and you know what? Instead of just like pontificating on that, like, well, why don't we go ahead and just watch the trailer? They have a mid-season trailer that just came out, I believe, yesterday or today. So let's check it out real quick. Is that too small? Should I go with a bigger view? What do you think? Yeah, you know what? We'll do it like this. Here we go.
What does Billy Maximoff want at the end of the road?
Power doesn't interest me. I want something else, something more.
2 harbingers of doom? The only danger to us in this trial is Agatha Harkness.
I do not trust you.
You're so much like your mother.
Mom!
Feels like there's a story there.
Get ready for fireworks! Get ready for spectacle!
In the end, all roads lead to me.
Admit it. You prefer me.
Horizontal? In a grave?
This can end right here, right now.
Will Agatha Harkness finally meet her end?
Agatha All Along. First 5 episodes now streaming only on
Okay, we're gonna need to break this down. So,
Does Billy
what does Bill
Maximoff want
Maximoff want?
at the end of the road?
All right, so right there, it's pretty apparent they're gonna be crawling out of the mud pretty quick. That wasn't an end game for him. What he did, horizontal to the grave, exactly, man. I think we even saw this like little swipe right here. I screw it up. This. I don't know. I feel like we saw it before. Either that or her drawing like runes or something from whatever.
Power doesn't interest me.
What was that in his hands? I don't know what that's all about. With that line, though, I'm starting to think what he's looking for at the end of the road doesn't have anything to do with his mother. I think this would be a perfect way to kind of like segue this series into like bringing back his brother, Speed, or seeing like it had to occur to him if he just kind of got transported into this guy's body. Maybe this guy, Billy Kaplan, was meant to die with his parents. Maybe he's thinking his brother's soul must have been transported into somebody else too, drawing a pentagram. All right, I don't know. I don't think we saw that before, but a lot of the trailers.
I want something else, something more.
Saying it right
Two
there. Don't think we've even seen this.
Two harbingers of doom. Two harbingers of doom.
More.
Oh my god, I keep missing it. Right here. So we definitely haven't seen this yet. Don't believe. See when that comes up.
Two harbingers of doom.
This was all you're seeing. Don't believe we saw this yet. Definitely not. So not sure. This is like one of these Salem 7. Not sure what the hell's happening here. Seen this already. Seen that already.
The only danger to us in this trial.
Don't think we've seen this trial yet. And we're only seeing 2 of the coven left. So definitely a hint that more people are going to die. We saw that already. That was her curse. Being killed. Back it up just enough. Yeah, that's her curse being killed from like 2 episodes ago.
Is Agatha Harkness.
This is just from the last episode.
I do not trust you.
You're so much like your mother.
This is cool as hell. So clearly, like, they're from Westview already, him and his parents, or they're close nearby and they're trying to get out of the house.
Feels like there's a story.
That's crazy. Like, that gives me hope right there that they're just gonna like skillfully explain what happened to him just through flashbacks. So anybody taking these prediction games seriously, like, you watch this trailer and there's a question there about flashbacks. You already got the answer.
Hey there.
Most likely.
Ready for fireworks.
I already saw that. This we may or may not have seen already. Ooh, is that Rio actually? It's really hard to it's either Rio or no, that's Rio. That's her knife right here. I think you guys can see my mouse, but that's her knife right there. So not sure what's all that about.
Get ready for spectacle.
Ooh, that was this doesn't look like her original like coven scene from WandaVision. What are you saying, Skywalker Academy? They're moving into that house, the one where the foundation is all that's left. Right here, I don't know if you can make out any of these witches. We get a glimpse at one of them. This is interesting, though. Yeah, and it's exactly what she wants. Just like, give me your power.
Spectacle.
Like, is this going to be one of the... you know what? that's purple power, and she's almost making like a grasping. Like maybe they're doing it to her, playing her same game, taking her power away from her. That'd be kind of interesting. And I don't recognize this person, like unless I'm totally wrong here and she is getting her power drained. But it might be one of Salem 7. Could be completely wrong. I don't know though. You just kind of get that glimpse of like her taking it, unless that was just from the past episode, very likely.
In the end,
Ooh. This is that house again. We already seen that.
all roads
This is.
lead to me.
I was gonna say we see two of them muddy again. Right here. So everybody that got thrown in the mud by Billy is getting out of the mud, clearly.
Roads lead to me.
Who was this dude? Somebody getting dragged. I go by it. All right. Don't know who this is. I've been thinking about doing the Disney Hulu Max. Definitely should, bro. Oh, with commercials? I can't tolerate them. To me, there's like no purpose of having it if you got them still. Especially Max, like HBO. That scene was popping out at me too. Let me see. Like, what is going on here with the Salem 7? And why she look like the Good Witch from... Kind of got like Wizard of Oz feelings right here.
Admit it. You prefer me.
We already seen
Horizontal?
This is from like
In
the
a
first
grave?
episode. What was that? All right, not sure what's going on here, but I get like vibes of like Alice in Wonderland. If that makes any sense.
The schematic. Right here.
That was that same one we saw getting her powers drained or taking them from Wanda too. We just saw a glimpse of this lady. Really interested in this house getting beat to hell too. This bish right here. Not sure who that is. Don't know if we've been introduced yet.
Right here, right now.
Oh yeah, we definitely got an Alice in Wonderland thing going on, or I don't know, a mixture, Snow White type stuff. We got like Wizard of Oz. I don't know what's going on here. Interesting though. We got a little witch right over here. Might be Agatha. I don't know what they're doing. Kind of seems like they just plucked witches from like all different movies, and that's who they're playing. I hear you, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. Is that another scene of the one she killed off? Like, is there a future coming up with her? Oh, I just accidentally caught Rio chilling on top of the house. Didn't catch that the first time. Or is this just when she was dead already? She was like old and withered from losing all her power. So I don't remember this scene. She could possibly be making a comeback.
Will
Agatha Harkness finally meet her end.
Agatha all along.
I don't know. Pretty interesting stuff there, though, from that trailer. But, yeah, a lot of the stuff I'm looking for, I think we got to at least tease the answer. So maybe they want to steer you in one direction just from the trailer. Maybe not. But we'll find out. What else I want to talk about here? I think I really touched on most points. Oh, you know what? One other thing I want to talk about I thought was interesting was he mentions in the last episode he dropped a spell book. And I've been hearing like theories that the spell book maybe had something to do with this sigil being in place. But in my mind, like he put the sigil on himself. So unless the spell book was helping him to hold it, or I don't know. there was like a line kind of coinciding by Agatha saying like it's time to take the training wheels off. And then they also referred to the sigil as something an amateur witch would put on. So maybe, yeah, I don't know. New idea. But anyway, probably been long enough. Let's hop on over to the form and get that filled out. So what's my YouTube name? Nerd Mafioso. All right. Topping it off, I made a couple changes, but nothing really crazy. I mostly had to adjust to the fact that it's no longer teen, it's now Billy. So we got keeping this in here is Wanda mentioned. I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah, because I mean it could even be just in flashback, or I don't know, maybe we get back to present day, they talk about her. Is a human character killed? I'm gonna go with a yes too. I'm thinking Billy's parents here. I screwed this up. All right. You can kind of make this out, even though I typoed. Does Billy recover his spell book? Is what I was trying to say. I'm going to go ahead and say no. Does a Westview citizen beside Mrs. Hart, but from WandaVision cameo? I'm going to say no here. Do we get a reference, parody of a horror movie show? I've got a feeling this whole episode is going to be flashbacks, so I'm going to say no with this one. Do we see the Salem 7? Sticking on theme, I'm going to go with no as well. Is the Darkhold mentioned? Did you count for the points from last week? Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. Skywars Academy. Actually, the total, like the grand total as of right now, is in the Discord channel too. The Agatha long spoiler section. Is the Darkhold mentioned? Gonna say no. Jimmy Woo. I mean, there's a chance if we're looking at flashbacks, but I'm gonna say no. Does a witch use his or her powers? If we see the hex, I almost want to say yes, because, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go yes. I'm probably going to go yes on this one from here on out, because they're using them like crazy. We're getting Salem 7 in like almost every episode, too. They're using powers. I didn't even think about that, actually, when I was going over the points, but like the Salem 7 were morphing from animals during that episode. Is there flashback? Sticking with that. Is Billy's origin revealed? I'm going to go ahead, yes. I'm going all in here. Is there a Mephisto reference? Let's say no. Does Star Wars Santa beat Nerd Mafia this week? No. You know what? This week, I'm putting an end to this crap. All right? All right? I'm looking at you, Santa. Had enough of you beating me up in this game. And this week, I'm taking the throne back. Okay? You too, Ducky Momos. Nothing for you. All right, fill in the blank. Here's where it gets tricky. So this is tough. Because I feel like some of the stuff I wanted to put in, I actually made questions already. How about, I'm going to say Billy's parents die. Yeah. I'll go further. Yeah, you know what? We'll just say Billy's parents die. Or how about, yeah, we'll go with that. Submitted. All right. So that's that. You guys seen what my answers are. Bring that down now. So what I am thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. What are we about to get into here? I kind of just want the show to come on, to be honest. Be honest. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So there are some rumors, and this could be totally false because I'm hearing the source of this was like IMDb, and people can edit that. But somebody noticed on IMDb that there is an intimacy coordinator for this episode and episode 8. So could be flashbacks, could be Agatha and Rio, something going on there. So maybe we go back and forth between the past and the future, or past and present. Maybe Billy with his boyfriend, aka Hoakling, maybe Hoakling. But yeah, that could be totally wrong too. I also heard that Billy's parents are casted, so they will be making appearance, and you see it from the trailer. I'm betting pretty much everything that episode is going to happen tonight. It would only make sense. You just get that reveal from him. Now let's go back and kind of track like how he got here to this point, which I think it would make a lot of sense to like kind of show, if not show like his first interaction with Agatha, like his true intentions, like how he's kind of gaming her and everybody else around him. Like definitely going back and showing like maybe it's just like a 2 or 3 minute segment, and it shows him kind of becoming Billy Maximoff in Billy Kaplan's body. You know, something like that. I think they may go down that road. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Just a heads up, guys. The form, the link is already in the Discord. It's also in this video description. So if you're trying to figure out where it's at so you can continue to play along for the last 4 episodes, you can again find the link for the forum in the description for this video or in my Discord channel. And the Discord invite should still be working. That's also in this video description. Yeah, I'm going to keep it pretty short here tonight just because, I don't know, we got that out there. Got you guys instructions on how to get back on board with it. And to be honest with you, I'm just kind of waiting for this episode to come out, man. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Hope you guys don't notice anything too crazy happening with this new platform I'm on. StreamYard decided to like double their prices. A little nuts. Skywalker's Academy says, I'm confused. How is he Billy Kazama? So Billy Kaplan. In the comics, and I'm just kind of assuming his last name is Kaplan, because in the comics that is his last name. Obviously there's a different backstory for Wanda's children. It has to do a little bit with Mephisto. We didn't get there that way in WandaVision. So obviously her kids are just kind of known as Billy Maximoff and Tommy Maximoff, I believe. And in the comic books, her children are like their souls are transported into the body of Billy Kaplan and Tommy, I forget his last name right now. So that's where I'm given the 2 names from. But yeah, Kazimoff. I see what you're doing there now. I see what you were doing. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. You know, if you just jump it on now too, you can go back and check out the forum. Once again, the forum is in the video description and in the Discord if you want to jump in and play the prediction game for this week. And guys, I'm working on something fresh. In addition to trying to get some shorts out there, the content I was doing for a while, I'm gonna start going over just like comic book review videos at some point too. I was actually waiting for some equipment to come in, got it already today, so I'm excited to start messing around with that. Hopefully we'll do that like soon, to like a short video, just going over, catching you guys up on some of the comics I'm reading. And yeah, man, just really waiting for tomorrow night. I'm gonna try to do the same thing I did last week, which is shortly after this episode premieres, I'll jump on here and talk to you guys about it. It's a little hard to whatchamacallit, it's a little hard to predict like just when I'll be on, because like we were normally getting like about 40-minute episodes, and then last week we got a 31-minute one. So yeah, if you see the I'll probably try to jump in like 10-15 minutes after the episode, so you might even be able to just disregard whatever time I put up. I might give myself a little bit extra time just to be safe, Or maybe I'll do Too Little Time Not to Be Saved. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be unpredictable. All right. But that's all I got for now, really and truly. Just kind of waiting. Also, a little bit excited. We got Venom coming out in about a week. So I have another live drive home, spoiler-free reaction back from the theater. Maybe I'll try to hit up Conch or somebody else I haven't talked to in a while and break it down here on their channel and talk about that movie. It seems like it's going to open up the door for some stuff down the road with Tom Hardy or Venom and maybe some connections to the MCU. So hopefully Sony doesn't screw it up when you show up just like any other. Exactly, Skywalker Academy. Yeah, that's what's coming up. And for now, I'm going to go eat something because I'm hungry. Okay, so you guys can deal with that. But till tomorrow night, probably sometime between like 9:45 and 10. I'm out, guys. Everybody have a good one. Deuces.
Nerd Mafia, forget about it. We run laps in 12 parsecs, maybe less, and done flat. A good fella here to bless them all with fun facts.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.